So, you're finally awake.
My head is killing me. Where am I?
On the island, of course. Greyshaft, in all its wretched beauty. The more important question here is who the depths are you?
My name's Tristan.
Hold it! Whatever comes after that I'm isn't anything I asked. My name's Nerest. You from the capital?
Yeah. Is it that obvious?
We've a sharp eye for outsiders here. You'll see. Luck's on your side, boy. There'll be nothing left but pieces to pick up of the others.
Do you know if anyone else made it out alive?
Unlikely. Your ship crashed so violently that I heard it all the way from here. Figured the noise came from the chasm. So this morning I took my cart over before any other well-wishers could beat me to it.
Well-wishers? Hang on. You were planning to rob our corpses, not help us?
When the sea brings something in, there's usually no one to help. Often can't even find enough to fill my cart.
What are you saying? If you got help right away, some of them might still be alive.
Keep your tongue in check, boy. You'd already been crab food yourself, if not for me. This is a wild place, a brutal place. I'm not ashamed of it. That's just how things are here. And us locals aren't too fond of anyone who doesn't know when to shut up.
Even when human lives are at stake.
Especially when human lives are at stake, you'll see. Right then. I have work to do outside. Get yourself presentable. You'll find some old clothes of mine in that chest over there. Once you're feeling up to it, come out to the yard and give me a hand.
Now this is elegant. Another little something the sea brought in.
About time. At this rate, I thought you wouldn't be up till evening.
I was barely alive just a short while ago, you know.
Don't know what this barely alive of yours is, Tristan. On Greyshaft, you're either alive or you're dead. You're...
I'll see. Right, I got it.
No one likes a smart arse, boy. But come now, get to work. One good turn deserves another. You can start by moving these barrels. Put them behind the house, neatly. Once that's done, help me with the weeding. Nasty blighters are out of control. Then come talk to me and I'll find something else for you to do.
Maybe I was better off drowning. Something's blocking it from the other side. Fantastic!
What's that? Done with everything?
Have you lived here long?
Oh, at least 10 years now. I was a sailor before that, travelled around. Once I met my lady here on Greyshaft, I kept coming back. Once I could tell me old bones couldn't take much more of the ocean winds, I came ashore for good. My son had been born here by that point too. A feisty little thing, like you. So I had to marry his mother.
Was she happy about that?
Course she was. I built this house myself too, so we could live together here. In truth, the Grey took her afterwards. So me and my son...
Why'd you draw that thing on your face?
Ha! Capital, boy! This thing is the Royal Man of War. The symbol of Greyshaft's shipboard fighting forces.
Did you do a lot of shipboard fighting?
You bet your arse I did. I was at my peak then. The Storm Winds War had just started. The men of war are the best of the best. Good as 10 men. Always at the vanguard of the fleet. The elite in a sea of scum. Ah, those were the days. Back before the men of war were disbanded. Thanks for your service. Greyshaft will never forget you, all that. Wasn't long before they did forget us. But we still follow our most important rule.
What's the rule?
To help our own, what else? There aren't too many men of war left, and bad things can happen to anyone, as you yourself know too well. If I see someone with a man of war on his face in a tough spot, my duty is to do everything I can to help him. Even if it means putting my own life on the line. Even when it comes to drunken brawls.
Hey, do you have anything for pain? My head is killing me.
Got some vodka? But work comes first. Those logs over there.
No, Debs, take your vodka. I mean, some kind of decoction, or... Do you have any wolfsbane?
I've got a stiff apple decoction that's strong enough to blow the shell off a snapper. How's that sound?
Forget it. Thanks for nothing.
Suit yourself. But your bandages really do need changing. Know how?
No.
Well then, listen up. You'll need some cloth, preferably clean. If the piece is too wide, rip it into strips. When you're ready to change the dressing, hold them like this and fully cover the wound. Then fix it into place so it doesn't shift around. And you're golden.
Got it. Thanks. That's a nice knife you have there.
Did you rifle through the whole house? Give me that.
It was just laying next to some bottles.
Sure. I know what you're thinking, and it's not stolen. My son gave it to me when I came back from the sea. He said, phrased it so nicely, "You're me and Mum's captain, and a captain should always have a sturdy knife."
Sounds darling. Where's your son now?
Gone. Once he was old enough, he joined the local guard. Patrolled the area. He wanted to earn money and be able to see us more often. Then his unit went to flush out a gang that had holed up in the swamp somewhere. They went deep into the marsh and, well, never returned. No one ever saw that gang again either. It's been 5 years.
Did you go looking for them?
Of course we did. First, all of us. And the other guards tore the swamps apart. Then eventually, it was just the relatives of the missing men out searching. Then, finally, I was the only one still scouring the swamps and the surrounding areas, like a damned fool, asking everyone I met, "Have you seen my boy? About this tall, with a kerchief at his neck, a red one. I've long since stopped going out to the swamps, so take this knife, boy. It's just keeping my old wounds open. I'm sure my son would approve of me giving it to someone in his hour of need. He was always kind-hearted, always loved helping people. You know how to use it?
Don't hold it by the pointy end, right?
Must be feeling better if you're up to cracking jokes. But if you're not handy with weapons, I suggest making it your first priority to find someone to teach you. On Greyshaft, it's kill or be killed.
Listen, all you've been saying, Greyshaft this, Greyshaft that, wretched beauty, kill or be killed. Does anyone sane live here, or are you all criminals?
Well, first of all, thanks a lot.
I didn't...
And second of all, you're not far off. Greyshaft has fallen on hard times of late. The mines have shut down, and there's no work. The people have been scratching their heads trying to figure out how to survive. And to top it off, the authorities raised taxes so the capital might pat them on the head like good little dogs. So a lot of folk turned to highway robbery, taking up steel or sticks, or whatever they could find, and preying on the weak. The guards started fighting back, and the whole situation just keeps getting worse and worse. Hard times, eh? Hard times indeed.
My bones aren't aching, so that's a good thing.
Trousers? By the seven, what a stink! What kind of person throws something like this in someone else's yard?
What's that? Done with everything?
I'm done.
That's what you think. Go tidy up inside.
No, old man, that's enough. You certainly helped me out of a tough spot, but I'm not your hired cleaner.
Look at the manners on this one. All right, don't bother scrubbing the floor. You'd just be spreading the dirt around anyways. Just bring out the empty bottles from inside, and we'll call it even. You can handle a few glass bottles, right?
Just collect the empty bottles and bring them outside.
That's what I said.
Then I can handle it, yeah. I'll be right back.
What's that? Done with everything?
Your bottles, nearest.
That's done then. Thanks for your help.
You know, it's not really my business, but isn't that kind of a lot of bottles? I mean, there's only so much drink the body can handle.
You're right, Tristan. It's certainly none of your business.
Do you have any idea who might be tossing soiled trousers into your yard?
Ah, that vile stench is going to ruin my nice-smelling plants. Ah, go get to work.
Can we talk?
Right then.
I got something to ask.
Aye, spit it out.
How do I get off this island?
You don't.
Stop messing with me, Nearest. It's a serious question.
I'm being serious. The brainy bastards up in the capital said the volcanoes are bound to erupt this year. So the last trade ship kissed Greyshaft goodbye a month ago. It's every island for themselves these next 6 months. Well, for the most part. Could still be some reckless old salt in our harbour who would raise anchor for the right price. But we both know you're poorer than a pikefish right now. Sure, you might have a golden gemstone chamber pot in a starter. But no one here will give you the time of day while you're tramping about in me old rags.
So I've got to stay with you for the next 6 months, holding hands and waiting out the blight together.
By the one, do you have rat meat for brains, boy? I pulled you out of trouble. You worked off your debt. We're square. I'm not keen on being your nursemaid. Barely enough room here for me as it is. I'll say this. You need to go to the city. If you follow the path from here, it'll take you to an abandoned village. Don't turn off the path. Just keep going. You'll need to go through a small ravine, then pass by a ruin that looks about to fall over. Just past that, you'll see a guard tower. Then you're bound to run into some good people who can tell you the best way to the city from there. Someone might even lead you there, if you have coin to spare.
And what do I do there? Start begging?
The Order is in the city, Tristan. Don't think I didn't notice the insignia on your companions on the beach. So it's not hard to guess who holds your passage home. Although it's not guaranteed, of course.
What are you trying to say?
Hard times have fallen on the Order of the Seven here, just as they have on all of Greyshaft. The Order's knights have seen better days, even if they have a ship, even if they're willing to risk heading out to sea despite the volcanoes. A spot on that ship would cost you a lot. The Order may have gone soft, but they know their worth. It'll take more than money to stir them up. and they won't be moved by empty tales. And you, as we both know, have nothing.
Hold on, but I do have something. I had a letter with me. The commander wanted to deliver it to the local chapter of the Order.
Did you lose it?
I had it with me. Nerest, you didn't...
Listen here, you had nothing back on that beach. Not even boots on your feet. I'd better not be hearing you call me a thief to my face while you're wearing my fecking trousers. The only thing keeping me from making you take them off and kicking you out is that you seem like a decent man, if stupid. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But only this once. Are we clear?
Right, Sorry, Nerest.
Sorry, he says. All right, enough of that. I'd say you're onto something with the letter. Must be something important if they were trying that hard to deliver it. Maybe even important enough to barter for passage back to the capital. But the Order won't help you with your search. You need local people. Grey Shaft people. Do you remember what the men who attacked you looked like? Can you describe them?
Well, I remember one. He had shaggy red hair and a beard down to here. And the other one was almost entirely bald. But his head was tiny, with big ears sticking out like a hobster's.
That's something, at least. Try and find one of the freemen.
Freeman?
That's what the free hunters call themselves. They're a local commune of sorts. Claim to live by a code of justice, but if you ask me, their justice is pretty selective. That's beside the point. They know a lot about what goes on around here. Try and tell them your story. They might just help you. Decide for yourself if you want to mention the letter or not. I've no advice for you there. Right then, that's all I have to say. Farewell, Tristan. Luck be with you.
Farewell, Nerest. And thanks again for everything.
Oh, and one more thing.
What?
No matter what happens, stay on the path.
Another pair of soiled trousers. They smell just as bad as the first pair. I'm armed. Go away. I'm armed. Go away. Breathe. Just keep breathing. Breathe. Just keep breathing. Get it together, Tristan. Don't come any closer. I'm armed. Go away. The coals are still warm. Someone was here very recently. Is that blood? Looks like whatever happened here was serious.
Monstrosity!
Get it together, Tristan.
To arms! Quickly! To arms! It's skillful.
Are you all right?
Yeah, sure I'm alright. Was just enjoying a nice massage from those fanged bastards. And all this blood, I didn't need it inside me anyways. Are you a feckin' idiot?
What happened here?
Oh, you know, just playing with the dogs. Can't you see how much fun I'm having?
Well, what's your name?
You can call me the corpse of a good man on your conscience. Can't you see I've been torn to bits by those beasts? Help me, you lily-livered lummox, before the nickname becomes the truth.
Okay, calm down. Give me a hand. I'll take you back to camp.
What in the depths? I'm not giving you my hand. One of those feckers ripped open my gut and it's taking everything I've got to hold my insides in.
You're bleeding like a stuck pig. Don't have much time left.
And that's a fact. Think you could bandage me up?
Probably, but I'm not really a professional.
Try looking around the area. We'll need 3 or so rags and just as many healing herbs to treat the wound. Now hurry!
Still alive? I've got the supplies.
Come on. Right here. Let me check. Tighter. Oh, that hurts. Oh, you sod. You trying to finish me off? Okay. Okay, that's good enough.
The bleeding stopped. I'm not a physician, but I think you're going to live.
I certainly hope so. Not in the mood to die, to be honest.
Those herbs you asked me to get, are you going to make a decoction? Or chew them like a goat?
Oh, he's a joker, is he? If you pound those herbs into a nice paste and spread that on a wound, you'll have anyone back on their feet. Now, well, not the dead, of course, you know the saying. I'll scrounge up the recipe for you. If you find yourself needing help, come by our camp. Look for the burned-down lighthouse, and you'll find the camp nearby. Tell the lads I sent you.
Oh, just say that. He sent me. Don't you think a name would go over better?
Real feckin' jester, this one never stops. They call me Rump around here, so tell them Rump sent you.
You're not from here either, are you? Your name definitely fits in, though.
Oh, he's clever to boot. Lots of folk here are not from round here. I was a cook at a grand house some time ago. Weren't even allowed to say ass there, so I always said Rump instead. Like the butchers do. And then, well, you know how it goes. Some god-chosen prick starts seeing conspiracies everywhere, and innocent heads start decorating spikes to please the benevolent Lord. They needed a lot of spikes. For the blacksmith's conspiracy, then the carpenter's conspiracy, so I decided not to stick around for the inevitable cook's conspiracy.
I understand.
Right then, I need to get some rest. Thanks again, mate. Just gonna take a breather and then I'll head back to rejoin the others. Hope our paths cross again.
Goodbye. Take care of yourself. Goodbye. Take care of yourself.
Why's he wearing that junk?
Breathe. Just keep breathing. Don't come any closer. I'm not good enough to do that.
You asked for...
Ugh, gross.
Ho, Vagrant! Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Just don't get any closer to me.
Vagrant?
Well, yeah. I can tell by your clothes. No way you've had a good life if you're ambling about in those. Am I wrong? So therefore, Vagrant. I'm Fox. What's your name?
Triss.
Well met, Triss. You know, we sort of look like brothers, but from separate mothers. Your father wasn't a hunchback by any chance, was he?
Listen, pal, I have to go.
Which takes us back to where this conversation started, no? Where are you off to in such a hurry?
There's supposed to be a village further down this road. Do you know it?
Of course. But what are you aiming to find there? It's long since abandoned.
What do you mean by abandoned, exactly?
I mean, it's abandoned. The houses are empty, ransacked, all of them. Been like that for a few years. You know, there's a little something I've been meaning to do down in that village. If you help me, I'll tell you about a nice inn nearby where you can spend the night. And I'll toss you a few coins so you can pay the innkeeper. Huh? How's that sound?
What is this little something?
Smugglers use that village as a drop point. They leave stuff and other people come and pick it up. I know where they left the latest stash. And I also know that no one's come by to grab it yet.
Why can't you just do it yourself?
Just because the people abandoned it doesn't mean all the nasty critters did. It's full of rats, wild dogs, maybe even snakes. It'd be tough on my own. Having you tag along would give me peace of mind, since I'm betting that weapon you're carrying isn't just for show.
I'll do it, but I want half the loot.
Oh, come on. Drive a pretty hard bargain for an ordinary vagrant, don't you? All right, fine. We'll split it 50-50. Between brothers. Now, let's go. All right, this is it. Here's the plan, brother. First, check behind that cart of logs. Then look in the big house in the middle. And the third stash should be in the old stable. Look for rough spun sacks, each about the size of a loaf of bread.
Wait, so what's your part in this?
I'll be keeping watch and making sure no one disturbs us. They haven't come to pick up the stuff yet, remember? That means they could show up at any time.
All right, whatever you say. Just keep your eyes peeled.
I need something to drink right now.
Breathe. Breathing. I think I've looked everywhere. I should go back to Fox. Don't come any closer. Don't come any closer.
Tristan. Get it together, Tristan.
Hello.
Ah! You frightened me. How the depths did you get here? Whatever it is, I'm not buying and I'm not selling.
You're not very polite.
Huh? I said get out. Always wandering about. If it's not those damned woodcutters, it's ruffians like you. I don't want anything. Leave!
Aren't you lonely here?
What business is it of yours? Anyone with half a brain knows not to come near here, and that's how I like it.
What happened to this village?
Shaft happened. This used to be a mining village. The ore was plentiful, and the village prospered. And then on one cursed day, everything came tumbling down. The miners broke through an underground spring. The whole lower level was flooded. Many people died. You may think, how could it get worse? And then a month later, the upper level collapsed. The graveyard grew larger day by day. At some point, there were more people underground than above it.
So, you're the gravekeeper.
Alright,
Do you need any help?
help? Don't really need help. Just need no one bothering me. There's a shady fellow lurking around the village. Go see what he wants and get him out of here.
Keep your hands where I can see them.
The door's locked. I can't get inside. I think I've looked everywhere. I should go back to Fox. Ugh, gross.
Any luck?
Here, there was one sack in each spot.
No, that's not it. We've just wasted time. You sure you've checked everywhere?
There's still another house to check, but it's locked.
Locked? Please. Practically all you have to do is breathe on these village locks and they open. Come on, I'll show you. And there we go. Just like I said. Go on in. You know what to look for. I'll be outside. Sorry, Triss. You were a great brother, but I'm an orphan. Guest family just isn't my thing.
Shit.
Anyways, thanks for the help.
Now how am I supposed to get out of here?
These look like human bones. I need to get out of here quickly.
I'll be damned!